What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to a mall that has a bunch of different Funko Pop stores in it. Tons of different rare and grail type stuff and a ton of new Funko Pops. But without any further ado, let's get it started. Here we go.
So I made my way out to Orem, Utah, guys. I'm here at Barnes & Noble to start off with. Then we're gonna go over to the University Place Mall, I believe, that has some great stores that we can check out for sure. I'm also out here filming another video, guys, so depending on the order of things, I think this one might come out first, and then the Complete My Collection Challenge series will come next, so stay tuned for that. But like I said, we're starting things off at Barnes & Noble. Let's see what they have at this location. I don't come out here very often, so I'm excited to see what pops they have.
I don't know what it is, but Barnes & Noble is a store that I've been really enjoying visiting lately. This is a Pop Plus Beetlejuice. I'm kind of curious to see what prices are on the new Pop Plus stuff, and they are $14.99, just in case you guys are wondering. This is a Pop that I've never seen before, the Last Ronin Moment, which is pretty darn cool, guys, if you're after that. And then they also have the Box Lunch exclusive Last Ronin that's kind of like a grayscale one, if you will. Not gonna lie, the design on that Pop is pretty darn sweet. Kind of looking around to see if there's anything behind other Pops that I'm missing. You know, we have, some of your newer stuff that I've showed off before with Mars Attack right here, some Charlie Brown stuff. Goosebumps is a little bit older, but we also have Max, which is the new exclusive I showed off before. But Barnes & Noble is getting in some awesome Pops, not gonna lie, guys. Looking around, like I said, see if I'm missing anything behind other Pops. We have Dipper Pines right here, which is an interesting restock from Gravity Falls. One day I'm gonna find the chase for this Snoopy right here, but it will have to be another day, guys. Kind of looking around. I think that's pretty much gonna do it at Barnes & Noble. Okay, made it on over to the University Place Mall. Like I said, I think there's like 4 or 5 stores in here that has Pops, so let's go check it out and see what they got. First stop is Hot Topic, and I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most depleted Pop section that I've seen in a Hot Topic ever. They had absolutely really none new stuff that I really wanted to show off to you guys. Knuckles was kind of new and some other things here and there, but honestly, their Pop section was pretty darn tiny, and it was pretty surprising. My Pop sections at my Hot Topics usually have a little bit more stuff, but anyways, heading on over to Box Lunch, they definitely had a lot more Pops to choose from. This brand new Darth Vader is really cool. It's like a comic book style Darth Vader, glows in the dark. Showed it off on the channel before, but I wanted to show it off to you guys again. Infinity Saga Pop, some of these are really fun. I think this Iron Man is from Iron Man 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the movie that it's from, but we'll look around for some of those other ones. A Boba Fett, that's kind of that same style as the Darth Vader. I like the design on these. The color really pops really well. I think they're really fun. Peggy Carter, that's the first time I've seen that, a part of the Infinity Saga Pops. Also, we have Whiplash right here, guys, an interesting Pop that has some really fun detail. I think, that was an interesting character from Iron Man 2. And we're finding more of that Snoopy Pop. I like to do a little bit of digging. Maybe, fingers crossed I find a chase for that puffer jacket Snoopy, but that wasn't the case. Over at GameStop, a couple things that I did notice over here is they had a restock of Doctor Doom, which I know that this one, I think this variant's gone up in price a little bit because of the whole Doctor Doom announcement in the MCU, that kind of stuff, and the Fantastic Four is going to be coming out later this year. But all sorts of interesting things that got restock, some One Piece things that are getting reprinted, some interesting things. Like I said, I'm just kind of looking around to see, because it's kind of hard to see all the different Pops without moving them and everything like that. The Yellow Box Stitch was a cool one that they've restocked at GameStop, but other than that, that was pretty much it. Okay, folks, I made it on over to my next stop, which is the Nerd Store. They have a couple different locations. This is one that I don't go to very often, but I'm starting off at their Grail case right here. They have some really cool Pops in here, like that Homelander Target exclusive, Kimberly, that's the Power Rangers NFT set. I like Pepe Le Pew in there. Danny Phantom is one I have in my collection. We got Clark Kent, Matt Murdock from Daredevil, Superhero Kermit's a really good one. Billy from Saw in there, Billy Joe Armstrong, speaking of 2 Billies right there. We have Lydia Deeds, the Leatherface Chase. Godzilla's a cool one. Tons of really cool Pops in here, guys. They have another Grail case, though, and that would be right here, folks. Definitely a lot of cool Pops to look at. In here we have Proto as Zombie, which is an awesome one. Wilson Fisk, another good Daredevil one. Love that Miles Morales. I have that one in my collection. All those Haunted Mansion ghosts are killer, dude. I would love to add some of those to my collection someday. Metallic Genie is another expensive one. A couple Kobe Bryants. Boo is a great one too. I need to add that one to my collection sometime as well. But yeah, tons of different stuff. How I Met Your Mother is pretty awesome. I guess I have some Yu-Gi-Oh in there. But guys, they have a bunch of other stuff to look at, a bunch of other exclusives in here, some more common stuff. Let's see what they've got. Okay, this is a little bit of a video game and cartoon section right here, guys. You have Big from Sonic the Hedgehog, which honestly $25 is not too bad for that. Maybe that's about what that goes for. I'm not entirely sure, but that one just came out. We have some Pac-Man pops in here. The Blue Ghost is really cool. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, obviously. Rugrats. What else we got in here? Space Jam. Love Popeye. Have that one in my collection. Also Comic Book Guys, one that I have too. What else we have in here, guys? Some chases right there with like the Speed Racer. $15 seems like a pretty good deal on that. Bunch of different anime stuff in here. Some Freddy Funkos on the bottom too. Yeah, not bad. Okay, coming on over here, guys, looks like we have some movies and some more, I don't know, just kind of mixed in random stuff. Older things that I'm finding, like Sean right there, guys. The Entertainment Earth exclusive is really cool. The Mighty Ducks pops are awesome. I have that whole collection in my set. I love that movie growing up. More horror-related stuff. You have Seymour from Little Shop of Horror. Definitely an interesting movie if you've never seen that. Some Harry Potter in there. Every time I see this pop, guys, I think of the Iron Man Mark I pop. I don't know what it is, but every time maybe that's what it's referencing. I don't know. But anyways, anytime I see it, I think of Iron Man. But yeah, tons of really fun stuff. More Mighty Ducks. Winnie the Pooh is really cool from the Christopher Robin movie. What else do we have in here? The Grinch, the white variant, the Funko Shop exclusive, Chase Raphael. Okay, ooh, and an original Shredder over there too. And it looks like we have some more television stuff with some Office Pops, guys. It's crazy how many different Office Pops that they've made. I started collecting those a while ago. Then they made too many variants, so I kind of gave up on that collection. But if you guys want to see some of the other, Disney television and movie type stuff, Boondock Saints is really cool, guys. That's a fun older set you don't see very often. But yeah, definitely a good selection of television and movie pops. Over here, guys, they have a fun little DC section. Some really cool like Air Force, like US military type pops in here too. WWE. I mean, I don't feel like I see these ones very often because they came out a little bit ago and I don't think they ever made any more of them. But you have some fun DC stuff like the classic TV series Batman, Man-Bat. So if you like DC, this is a good spot for you. And over here, folks, looks like they have a ton of different Star Wars stuff. This whole wall right here seems to be dedicated to Star Wars and also some X-Men and Marvel stuff. Really love that Logan pop. I think that's cool with like the bone claws rather than the adamantium claws. Old Man Logan's a really cool one too. Bunch of different, like I said, tons of different Marvel comic book related stuff. I don't know. I think that's going to be it for the majority of things that I'm finding here. This was a good visit for sure. Nothing that I want to pick up though. Okay, and I believe this to be the last stop of this mall, guys. It will be FYE. Let's see what they got. FYE, not going to lie, was a little bit disappointing. They had some new stuff mixed in here. Red One, I had no idea that they made pops of this. And I heard that this movie was made by AI, like the whole script. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below if that's like a true statement or not. But tons of different clearance pops. I mean, they're just such random characters. I can see why they're on clearance. Nobody's really picking those guys up. But in their kind of main section, guys, kind of taking a peek of all the different things that they had right here. I have never seen this Wanda Maximoff with the quote, so that's definitely a new one. You'll have to let me know what you think of the quote pops down below. I think they're a little silly, but some people might like them. We have Arlong from One Piece right here. I've actually only seen the Netflix series of One Piece, so I remember that character from that. Gengar, if you're collecting the Pokemon pops, let me know down in the comment section below if this is one that you are after. And then kind of looking through, guys, like I said, I like to see what's behind some of the other pops, see if there's something fun that's hidden. But that was pretty much it at FYE. All right, guys, I am back at home. This is one of those videos where, well, I didn't end up picking up anything, which I feel like that's completely okay. This video is kind of a good example, guys, of going to some of, stores that are out there showing off some new stuff so you know what you can find at your local stores. Obviously, the nerd store is going to be a little bit different. They had a great selection of stuff, but you'll have to let me know in the comment section below, guys, what was your favorite thing that I came across in the video. Be on the lookout, guys, for an awesome video, a really cool visit over to 2nd and Charles coming up in a couple of days. But appreciate you guys watching. Like always, remember to be kind to one another. Always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.